my friends.
Everyone should read my article on Does God Care About Your Fantasy Team. Just let me know that you want to read it, and I'll send it to you.
Very good writing. HAFTR now out here. They too raise their sticks to the sky in some sort of prayer or ritual. The ref's getting impatient, getting ready to start this game, and I too am getting impatient.
And what Yeshiva League game doesn't start with the refs being impatient?
I don't really think any do.
Or a couple minutes late.
It's classic. It's a classic. Here we go. Both teams continuing to have their sticks in the sky, waiting for this game to begin.
Wow. There's no need to talk right now. The DRS.
I wonder if the noise carries for that one. There's a lot of energy with that one.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but we could. It was loud.
And now we see our starters staying out. A quick wave from the starting goaltender, Akiva Aryeh.
Hi, Senora. Oh.
Senora Jacobs, the DRS Spanish teacher, has now walked into the room. One of the DRS legends here to watch her grandson, Caleb Pollan. As DRS looks to stay atop the league right now, standing in first place with 7 wins and 1 tie, I believe. HAFTR not too far behind with 6 wins and 2 losses. Of course, a win here today would put them equal with DRS.
They high-five before the game, show of sportsmanship.
Always beautiful to see, always beautiful to see.
Always. It's very nice. It's a big Kiddush Hashem.
Of course.
To make up.
There's always nerves having to go face-to-face with the other team, even if you're just high-fiving them. It's great. And it looks like we are getting ready to drop the puck. Everyone's getting excited. The greenhouse is getting revved up.
The greenhouse is rocking, shaking. All 7 people
and we're off.
Crazy.
One into the DRS zone. Cleared out quickly by Aiden Englander.
Kazal chases the corner. Trying to get it. HAFTR trying to get out.
Looking for perhaps a cycle.
Gets the ball in the corner.
Even if they haven't necessarily gotten the shot on net yet, always good to get possession deep in the other team's zone beginning of the game. Set that momentum. Maybe score something quick. Keep that momentum.
Always want that time of possession stat.
Crossover by the DRS defenseman there. It's a bit of confusion here, but they seem to get it out anyway.
Maybe clears it out. Hits off the basketball net that is hanging up high.
Looks like we will have a high face-off, I believe, in the DRS zone.
Oh, yeah.
Neither team really establishing themselves too strongly at the start. DRS did have some good possession, but we've yet to see anything from these two teams here in this first 40 seconds. On for DRS, we have Aiden Englander, we have Savitsky, we have Adler, and I believe we have Kazlow. Always a strong line. Englander looking to get ambitious, move up from the defensive position. Almost lost possession there, but still within the HAFTR zone. Almost a good keep there by Kazlow, but it goes to the back of the zone. Savitsky needing to clear that one out deep. Krupp, fans on the clear right there. Almost got very dangerous with that shot. Ricochets off the back wall.
Played well.
Out of the zone again. You can always trust Englander to put up some good defensive play. Great spin out by Adler. Wow. He's always got something tricky up his sleeve, along with that wonderful shot of his.
Tries to get to the net.
Not necessarily working that hard to get to the net. Just trying to keep the passing smart, keep the playing smart, not give up the good possession that they have thus far here.
You can always count on Miles for some good analysis.
Almost a good shot there by Kazlow, but it's cleared out easily. Dangerous clear by Savitsky right there. Did get out. HAFTR dumps one in. Rocks off the crossbar after getting deflected by the goalkeeper, Akiva Aryeh. Savitsky ought to wait a second here for his guys to touch up. He does. Sturm and Christel touch up. And keep it in the zone well here. Looking for a cycle. Good shot. HAFTR flips it into the zone.
It's been a long time since the whistle. We've only had 1 whistle so far in the game in 2.5 minutes.
HAFTR has possession of the zone. Throws it to the middle. Dangerous, looking for that pass to, I believe it was Schreiber.
Shoots. Oh.
DRS manages to get it out. HAFTR needs to touch up here. Goes back into the DRS zone. Swolitz clears it out easily. I believe you have Goldberg on defense there who gets that out for Hafter. Kiva Arya getting ambitious, gets that to the corner. Left something like that. Rosenberg tries to control it, but it is hit out of the zone by DRS. Off the back wall. And it is Rosenberg who takes the offsides. We could have a deep face-off here. It will be a deep face-off for that intentional offsides by Hafter. Goldberg to take the face-off for Hafter. Christel for DRS.
Got some brothers in the game right now. We got little Goldberg, and we got Ariel Ifrigan for
of
Adi.
course, Adi Ifrigan.
Shout out to Adi. I don't know if you're probably not listening, but shout out to Adi.
I doubt it. Donnie Goldberg, one of Hafter Varsity's biggest players. Dangerous there as the ball hopped up in the air right above the net, but DRS manages to clear it once it's controlled. Good keep here by Ifrigan. Blast a shot, and it's a goal.
Goal! Goal! Ariel Ifrigan scores!
Quite a shot. Good play by the offenseman. Put the pressure on the Hafter defense.
Wow.
Ifrigan picks up the loose ball, blasts it on net, and there it is.
That was a real thing of beauty.
Of course, it's always beautiful to see the ball in the back of the net.
If you could see me right now, you'd see tears coming down.
And after the face-off, DRS back in the Hafter zone. Hafter manages to dump that. The ball resting on the net. It comes down. Hafter almost gets a shot off there. I believe that was Noah Chesser, brother of AJ Chesser of the Hafter varsity team. Former DRS student and good friend of mine. Native of Woodsburg. Hafter's starting to get more pressure on DRS now. You know, not really happy with that early goal by Ifrigan. Flips it on net. I believe Chesser. You know, you get the face off. You at least have that. Nothing wrong with that. Chesser and Ernst. I believe they're both freshmen. Don't quote me on that, but you know, ready to prove themselves here for Hafter. Yes, I was correct. They are both freshmen. Now that I checked the sheets. Chesser facing off Englander for the face-off. Englander tries to tie him up. Hafter gets possession, throws it to the middle. Chesser can't get his stick on it, and it's cleared out by Frankel. Greenhouse starting to come alive here for DRS, wanting him to pull away more. Englander tries to clear it. He's double-teamed here in the corner. Gets away and blasts one on net in the process. Good play by Englander to wriggle loose there and make a play out of what looked like a possibly bad situation.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to use the net as a screen. Always used to do that back in the defensive days. Good times.
Good pressure by DRS here. Almost put it in twice there. Cleared out by Hafter. Akiva Arya likes to play the ball. Not just leave everything for his defenseman. Interesting. Chesser takes the offsides purposely there. Always a good move. You don't want the other team to be able to break out, get off that shot, get off that pass. That'll give them the upper hand. It's like Hafter putting out a new line. I see Yoni Goldberg. I believe Schreiber. DRS wins the faceoff. It comes out of the zone. After Englander trying to work it out, trying to get that pass off. In the end, taken away by Hafter, but Savitsky manages to get it on net.
Frankel running down.
DRS, not really looking threatening at the moment. As I say that, Aiden Englander gets a shot off, but you can always count on those shots from Englander at the point. Blasts them really well. Caleb Pollan almost came away with a nice curling shot right there.
He's a real hustler. He's hustling a lot.
I mean, he's got his grandmother, Senora Jacobs, out here today. So you know, I'd be hustling too. Good play by Englander to work it to the corner before passing up to their offenseman and getting out of the zone. Frankel got a lot of hustle in him right there.
This line is really giving it their all.
You'll have to see it. But Schechter, I believe, hits it out of play. Schechter, brother of former DRS and Hafter player Sam Schechter, my former line mate in my freshman year.
I remember that.
Before he, of course, switched to Hafter. a bittersweet moment. No, more just bitter, but like, I love the guy.
Remember he won in overtime against Rambam.
Was it? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I do recall that one. That was quite the game.
Yeah.
But enough.
So
I'm
it's the
not.
same expression on his face.
Yeah, you know, always
Stone
indifferent,
cold.
always ready to play the game. But enough reminiscing about the hockey days. As Caslow brings it into the HAFTR zone, looking to perhaps make a pass across. Not doing much with it yet. Looking, curls for the shot. And Adler puts it on the net, gets the face-off.
Miles, so you've been on the hockey team for 4 years. I've been wondering, is there a difference between Sunday games and weekday games for you?
I mean, you know,
Saturday night games were
when you're during the week, you know, you feel not necessarily like in the zone, but like you're not as chilled out as you are on a weekend. So whatever, you'll have a game, like you'll be ready for it. Sunday, you know, guys are often just, you know, being lazy all Shabbos, you know, napping. So, you know, you could be pretty rusty for a Sunday game. DRS doesn't necessarily seem like it, putting good pressure on the net now. I mean, of course, on Super Bowl Sunday, you wouldn't expect to have a game, but, you know, that's just how the scheduling works. And these guys are playing, and they'll be able to kick back and watch after, hopefully feeling the great feelings of victory. DRS keeping a good possession in the HAFTR zone as of now. HAFTR yet to clear it in quite some time, but it looks like they may clear it now. I believe Morgenstern gets it out. Iffigan makes a good play to get it out. Of course, the goal scorer here today. Now the ball on Adler's stick. He's always got something up his sleeve. Knocked out by HAFTR. I believe that was Gurvich who knocked it into the zone before it eventually got cleared out by DRS. Morgenstern tries to clear it. Stopped by Caslow, my apologies. Almost put another one on the board there for DRS, but failed to hit the net. I'm sure Larry will have a quick word with him after the period. Going for a nice pass there off the cut of Swirlitz, but it, of course, goes out of the zone. HAFTR looking to make something happen here. Fighting, but Iffigan fights harder and gets the ball out of the zone. Got that ball off Gurvich. Ball dumped back into DRS's zone.
Caslow is tired. He's raising his hand. That's the universal hockey sign for being tired.
Gotta quickly block that shot. Wow. And it looks like he'll be moving to the bench. Oh, no, back in the zone.
Now he gets to come off.
That's
Well-deserved rest after that nice block shot that he just had right there.
You always like a guy put his body on the line for the team, take that shot.
Always giving it his all.
Respect.
That's why you got to do the suicides in practice.
I don't really think that has much to do with this, Adam, but thank you for your input. I believe we have
Just having some bad memories of the suicides.
have Schreiber, Goldberg, Schechter, and I don't see who else out here for HAFTR. And Zach Pearl, my apologies. Face-off won by DRS. They're looking to keep it in the zone here. They do.
Do again.
But not for long. It is out. Akiva Arye plays it to the stick of Englander. Englander, an easy clear out. Once again, using that net as a screen. Savitsky clears that one out and into the glove of the HAFTR goalie, Ben Horowitz, and DRS will be having another face-off in the offensive zone.
All right. So we are here with two people who played Yeshiva League hockey. Miles for 4 years, me for two years. Well, no. Then we got also the middle school. So you guys are all listening, and you guys might have some questions about what goes on out there. So if you have any questions, please text them to 516-647-4550, and we will hopefully be able to answer your questions.
Repeat it.
516-647-4550. We would love to answer your questions and answer your questions.
Give you our input.
Yeah.
No prank calls, please. HAFTR clears that out. Savitsky looks to play it out while he is pestered by Pearl. but manages to get it off. Christel hustles into the zone, looking to stop Schechter, but Schechter, the great clear toward Akiva Aryeh. Englander looks to take it up here, could get dangerous for HAFTR, but he stopped on the wall. Sturm, the offenseman, back to try and get this out of the zone. Gets to Englander, the nice move to establish possession in the HAFTR zone.
The greenhouse is slowly filling up. It's almost doubled in capacity from about 7 to about 14 net right now.
Honestly, they've been enough of a non-factor now that no one's been paying attention. DRS, a good shot. I believe it missed the net there, but a lot of people are pretty amped up by that one.
24.
Schechter.
Schechter appears to have lost a shoe.
Wow.
These floors are pretty slippery when you don't have a shoe. Also, hopefully
oh, no, I was about to say he seems to be dealing with it well, but I see him sliding around here. DRS fighting hard to keep it in the zone here. Sturm fights hard and gets the deep face-off. As DRS chucks out a new line, we got Miller, Pollen, Frankel, and looks like Ifrigan is to stay on just now. After with Morgenstern, Pearl, and I can't see who else at the moment.
I'd like to give a shout out to Jakob Schreier, who's tuning on to the game right now.
Good guy, that Jakob Schreier. Top-notch ball corre. High face-off here in the DRS zone. Pollen taking it against, I believe, Pearl.
Someone has texted me, be more vocal. Is that a question?
That is for you to answer, Adam, not for the rest of us.
I think it's a question we must all ask ourselves.
Pass around the net to Ifrigan. I believe he should be more vocal, Adam. Ifrigan looks for another goal here, blasts one at the net, but is knocked out quickly by HAFTR. Pearl ahead of Ifrigan here, but Miller makes the recovery here for his line mate. Pollen totally digs him there, tries to get it to the middle, but that is snatched up by Horowitz. Great play there by DRS. The pass by Miller, the play by Pollen.
He has informed me that, yes, it is a question. Just to let everyone know that Adi Ifrigan is here. Adi Ifrigan is here. You probably want to come.
You know,
you should come and
brother
join.
of Ariel Ifrigan, today's goal scorer. Frankel clears that one out. Pollen looks to chase it down. He seems to be quite the hustler. AJ Chester now in the building, brother of Noah Chester, who put out some good play just a few minutes before. We've now gotten the question, who's better, Adler or Englander? Of course, a weighty question, both of DRS's best players. But, you know, they both contribute in their different ways. Englander with his peerless defense, you know, unstoppable in that defensive zone. And Adler, you know, really tricky, great shot, always contributing for DRS in the offensive zone. So I'm just going to dance around that question and not answer it. Hi, Mom. And this is just the man we were talking about. Adler getting tricky, taking it around the net. Stopped up by Schechter. Adler still with it, looking to get something done. But he's not. He's stripped by HAFTR. And HAFTR runs to the zone. I believe we have Noah Chester chasing. Golubchik fails to clear it out. Danger here for DRS. It's cleared out before Chester and Ernst can get to it. And we are now at the end of the first period now. DRS, of course, up 1-0. Adam, what do you think about both teams playing in this period so far?
I think they got some Sunday rust. They're all looking forward to the Super Bowl. They've been talking about the Super Bowl the whole morning. But I think it's slowly coming off throughout the game. And yeah, we're going to see better play throughout the game. Not that the play in the first period was very good, but it will be better.
Which team do you think has really played better this period?
I think DRS, it's all about the time of possession game, because a lot of shots aren't just normal shots. A lot of shots bounce and go in. So when you have the ball in your zone, then you're gonna win. So DRS has really been dominating the time of possession game. and hopefully they will continue, and maybe they will continue that, and hopefully we'll see a great game the rest of the game, where everyone is getting better.
Yep, hopefully so. DRS not only have they had the possession, they've had the shots, and of course they've had the goal. HAFTR not far behind, but they of course need to pick it up slightly if they want to be getting that equalizer. Wait, nobody's here? Okay.
Leifert gets the ball again. He's going to go straight to the hoop. Oh! He jams it! He puts it down!
That may be the best play in Yeshiva history! Oh boy! The crowd is going nuts!
Did you see that? I don't think we just saw that!
And Frisch is celebrating!
The Gilly Girls are in the building. Yes.
What was the thing, of course?
Brown is talking to him. Is that Brown? I don't even know. Is that Packer? I don't even know. Is that, what, is that?
And we're back for the second period of action. Nathan Pavin would like me to tell Ben Weinstein, if you're listening, that he wants to give you a shout out. And so we've gotten some interesting questions in the break over the period that we're going to deal with. I'm going to give that thing to Nathan.
No.
Okay, fine. So one question that we got is, who was your favorite coach that you've ever had? Miles first.
You know, I don't really have an opinion to weigh in on the matter. I'm just
It was good times. It was a good coach. And then we had Alex's assistant. I don't know. I might have to say Alex. Then we had in 8th grade.
I think we're doting on this question for a bit too long. I think we're.
It's a tough question.
Well, you know, I did not give my opinion on the matter, so I think we should just get ready for some
I think my
second period action here. We got Morgenstern, Pearl, Bach, and
so my answer's Alex.
And
Alex
Schreiber
is my
out here
favorite coach.
for HAFTR, looking to claw back that equalizer from DRS. And here we go. DRS brings it right in. Kaslau and Adler looking to put that of
Baseball commentary. A general sense, but met each other very nicely.
DRS putting some pressure there in the HAFTR net. HAFTR finally manages to get it out, but not. Another question that we received over the first intermission was our thoughts on today's Super Bowl matchup. So I'll delve
between the Patriots and Bill Belichick.
Well, what makes you think that the Falcons are such a better team in this respect?
I would put my money on the Falcons. I think just the Patriots. Everyone's saying that the Patriots have a better defense, like they're offensive teams.
After zone, but and fails. It needs to bail him out. Back in the DRS zone.
We got a big shot on Miles. That Miles couldn't get his answer off, just like his slap shot, in terms of the coach's question.
You know, I could take criticism. You know, hashtag there will be haters. It doesn't really weigh on me in the slightest.
Yo.
Cleared into the HAFTR zone. HAFTR looks to get it out. Schechter tries to pass it up to our offenseman, but it's held down by Rose. And Schreiber. Delays and now clears it out.
For anyone who's unsure, the second goal was scored by Adler. It was a pass from Englander.
Quite the play, if I must say so myself.
Beautiful pass, beautiful setup. It was nice.
It's a beautiful game we're seeing here. And it looks like we have an offsides by HAFTR after a shot went on net while they failed to touch up. So now we have a face-off, I believe, high in the HAFTR. I take that back low in the HAFTR zone. Getting harder for HAFTR to call this one back. Slipping down now to 2-0. Technical difficulties, I'm hearing. Pollen tries to get the shot off there, loses his stick, but that doesn't stop him in the slightest.
Fancy footwork by Pollen over there.
Perhaps a soccer player. I believe that's is that Morgenstern down there? Does not look very okay. Coaches might be coming out here. I don't believe that was Morgenstern, actually. I have to confirm. He's clutching his leg in pain. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Rosenberg? It is Rosenberg. I was correct. Looks like his parents are out here.
This does not look so good. This definitely does not look so good.
Bringing out some ice. See what little respite it will give to him. Supposedly having technical difficulties here. I don't know if anyone can hear me.
I guess.
Shout out to Harry Trott. Good guy, that Harry Trott.
He's keeping the greenhouse going. You should all come out to see the rest of this game and to see the varsity game, hopefully, and watch at the greenhouse.
Of course, I will be in that game, looking for the W.
And we will see if Miles can indeed get his slap shot off the ground.
Most likely not. Not looking good here. He's still clutching his leg. Looks like they're applying ice to it. Maybe they're getting him off the ice. He appears to be in a lot of pain.
This does not look good.
He got his hand on his head. He really does not look that great. Looks like his lower shin, maybe his ankle. They're helping him up. Everybody applauding him as he gets up. He appeared to be in a lot of pain, so we're all glad he's back up. Hopping off to the bench. Hopefully he'll be able to get back in this game, but of course if it is a source of too much pain to him, I would hope that he doesn't. We're looking to resume action here in the HAFTR zone, a deep face-off.
Yo, don't play by play on the kid's injury next time. All right, hopefully he's okay, and now we will resume the game.
HAFTR out here, looks like they got a lot of freshman power out here. Maybe some pace out there, looking to bring this game back open for them. But it's kept in by DRS. Franco's helmet almost knocked off there, but still fighting through it.
He's working hard back there. Working very
We're going to get something
diligently.
going. Puts it around. Pollen, always a hustler, gets blasted into the boards. It was, of course, a clean hit, but DRS bringing back out the first line, it appears. Maybe after this good possession, looking to smash another one in. Our two goal scorers, Ifrigan and Adler, both out there, looking for something to happen.
Changing the man in the face-off circle. HAFTR is.
Keith, the ref, always very strict on his face-offs. He's not looking to get his hand hit, and that's quite respectable. Greenhouse looking to give some support to DRS team right here.
Slowly filling up in anticipation of the varsity game. And
good pass there by Adler. Caswell almost got off that backhand. Still in the zone for DRS. Adler, with some great dribbling, manages to get a great shot off. Back in the zone here for DRS. But it looks like it will be cleared out easily by Bach.
DRS is killing the time of possession game. It's constantly in the HAFTR zone.
Yeah, HAFTR hasn't really established it well in the DRS zone here. I mean, as I say that, they managed to keep it in off of DRS clear, but for the most part, they gotta at least keep it in the zone more and then see what comes of it. You're not really gonna get that many goals just off a breakaway or a fast break. And Adler flips that into the glove of Horowitz. We'll have another face-off deep in the HAFTR zone.
Miles, what are some key matchups you're looking forward to in the varsity game today? Is there any certain players matchups that from last HAFTR game that what exactly went on last HAFTR varsity game? Versus DRS. What can we expect?
Last HAFTR DRS game was played a very tough 1-0 victory. Well fought, a very physical game. You got big guys like Donnie Goldberg, always bringing the heat. Guys like Daniel Lichter, guys got iron lungs, always running. So, their defense, very big guys, always keeping us out of the middle. We'll see if we can penetrate the zone well. HAFTR getting some good chances here. Looks to cram one into the net there. I believe it was Schreiber. A quick shout out to the DRS football team. Will be playing their championship game this coming week.
Next Sunday, not this Sunday. Next Sunday.
Next Sunday at 3 o'clock. I've been told that by star cornerback Adi Evergan. Some of the most interceptions in the league. Pick sixes 4 days. HAFTR finally getting that possession in DRS zone that they've looked for. I mean, of course, in the corner, not as impactful, but once it's there, you're in a better place. HAFTR managing to keep it in the DRS zone, the thing that we've been chastising them for this game. Looking to freshen up the line and keep that pressure going. Maybe claw back a goal and get this game back open for them.
Gets the ball, and he...
DRS almost offsides there, but they failed to get it out of the zone. HAFTR finally looking to get that good pressure on. Got it behind the net. Might throw it to the middle. Attempts to pass to the middle. Stopped by Englander. Kiva Arya hits it out. And now Sturm is racing it out with Bach. Sturm wins the race, but Bach continues to fight it.
Let's fight for the ball in the corner, fight for possession.
And Morgenstern dumps that one out.
DRS gets it right back into the HAFTR zone, chasing the ball. Max effort, every play. Back in the DRS zone.
Dealt out quickly and easily. That clear literally looked like it was going to hit me. I flinched for a second. Englander tries to make the move around. Wait, I didn't see who that was, but failed to. But they eventually did get it out. A great shot there by Questel.
And great hustle by Pollen to get him the shot.
But the amazing save by Horowitz kept that one out. He's been fairly strong for HAFTR, but he hasn't necessarily crumbled under this DRS onslaught. But it's hard to keep all those goals out against such a prolific team. Swish and addition. Goldberg fights it and dumps it out. A good play by him using his strength to box out the offenseman.
I'd like to give a shout out to Evan Goldstein, who's watching the game right now.
Evan Goldstein, a good guy. Fairly lazy, but gets great grades. I love him. Good friend of mine. DRS tries to send that back to the point. A bit catastrophic there as Chester managed to nudge that one out. Noah Chester, very cute kid. brother of AJ Chester, a good friend of mine. A bit of a stalemate here as the ball hasn't really gone too far over the middle line for either team right now. Chester looks to break that deadlock, but it is Popelski who makes that play. Or Frankel. Oops, that is awkward. Rose on defense here. Attempts to clear it out. Not a good play in the back end there. HAFTR now wins the ball. Chester looking to do something with it. Throws it toward the net. But fought away by the DRS defense.
I'd like to give Ben Weinstein a shout out right now. Oh, as tripping is called.
A delayed penalty here. Looks like it'll be a trip on Goldberg. You can do that, Chad. It's coming from the greenhouse, and that is true. I apologize. I thought the penalty was on Goldberg. The tripping call was on Schechter. HAFTR will now be a man down as DRS throws out some of its best. We have Adler, Questel, Caslau, and Englander. Adler and Englander, both some really beastly shots. So I'm sure they'll be trying to work it back to them.
Miles, can you explain to us the strategy of what goes on a DRS power play, how it differs from other power plays?
I wouldn't like to be, divulging school secrets, so I will refrain from doing such. But very good food for thought, Adam.
Yeah.
Of course, it begins, as we've been stating about this entire time, of trying to establish the ball in the zone, as any power play would. Shot off by Adler, misses the net, scooped up by Horowitz. Caswell tries to win it toward the net, but it's cleared out. Englander looks to pass it around, reset, sends it deep. Questel looking to pick it up. Krupp bodying him hard. He's a big guy to fight there, Krupp. Looking to delay time in his own zone. Not always the best idea. But Caswell brought the fight to him, and it went out of play. Some pounds going around. Gervich, Krupp, Bach. They're all happy with their performance thus far. Of course, no goals have been scored on this DRS power play.
It's a hard fight for it in the corner over there. I always like to see everyone giving their full effort.
It's a beautiful game. Bach sends it to Gervich, who manages to get it out. Englander has it deep, looks to set it up in his zone. Pass across to Adler, might blast a shot, sends it deep to Caslau, and now they'll set up their play. But Krupp, a strong guy to be fighting there.
I like that aggression. It's nice.
Reminds me of a young Adam Zoller, my good friend here on the commentary.
It's good hit. It's good to get a good hit in.
Holds the record for most penalties in the Shiva League middle school.
I don't know if I hold the record.
I don't know if he holds the record, but he's definitely up there.
Had a solid 13 penalties in 9 games in 8th grade.
Adler blasts one on net. Blocked in front by Bach. Putting his body on the line for the team. You always love to see that. That's a true team player. Shout out to Ema Ifrigan, the mother of both Adi Ifrigan and one of today's goal scorers, Ariel Ifrigan. Out to Englander at the point, sends it to Adler. Bad shot selection there as it was blocked in front. Could have looked to pass that across or get it deep for his team. Now he's forced to break out again. It'll be Englander coming down from the corner. Someone needs to cover him at the point. Caswell would do the job.
Man goes back in.
HAFTR's at full strength, and no goals managed to be scored on this power play. Fairly well defended by HAFTR. Not many shots came from DRS. Adler blasts one off the post right there after the power play. Adler getting tricky, sends it to Caswell at the point, works it to Englander. Another rocket on net, but it's easily saved by Horowitz. DRS just peppering him with shots right now. Adler sends one to the middle. but it is saved by Horowitz.
That was a nice save.
Quite a beauty by Horowitz right there. HAFTR calls a timeout, looking to break this DRS momentum. They've really been giving them the heat. You know, the Gemara in, Baba Basra on Daf Kuf Zayin speaks about the importance of breakfast. So, you know, I was just thinking, Adam, what's your opinion? Is breakfast indeed the most important meal of the day?
Well, to quote the great SpongeBob SquarePants, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Serving it up, Gary's way.
And why do you say that? What's your svara behind that?
It's hard to get through. It's hard to get through a day without breakfast. It starts the day, gets you going. Get that nice morning coffee and breakfast, and you get going, get ready for the day. Feel pumped up for the rest of the day, and yeah.
Did you have a hearty breakfast this morning?
My breakfast this morning, actually, I didn't have. I only had a little bowl of cereal, not the usual.
Very hypocritical by Adam.
No, because had a little rush today. Had to go back home and get my tefillin, so
always a bad situation.
So it was a little rushed. It's rush morning. What about you, Miles? Did you have your regular breakfast today?
I did not have my regular breakfast, but I did have a wonderful egg and cheese from Giant Bagel. This is not a paid advertisement. It was just very enjoyable. HAFTR trotting back out here, really trying to break the DRS dominance that has pervaded this period. Only a minute and 48 left to make their impact on this period. Goldberg, Schreiber, Schechter, and is that Krupp? No, that can't be. Sends it. Akiva Arya plays it outside his net, but it is cleared easily. It was Pearl, the last player there, who I failed to name. My apologies. Frankel controls it in the corner, but he's fought out by Schechter, who of course had the penalty before, but that hasn't discouraged him in the slightest. He's still putting up some great defensive play. Pearl going to get that pass to Schreiber. Didn't get it to him, but Schreiber did manage to get a shot off a rebound. A quick clear by Goldberg. A bit of a catch going on between the two teams' defensemen right now. A great move there by Ifrigan. He's hungry for another goal. You can see it in his eyes. Great move by Pollen. Goes toward the net, but stripped by Goldberg. A great play, a great hustle. As the ball was cleared out of play.
Great playing all around now as it draws to the end of the second period. 52.7 seconds left.
HAFTR trying to close out this period strong. You got to respect that.
Trying to, if nothing else, at least get momentum going to the next period. While DRS is trying to keep the momentum in the time of possession game that they've been winning right now.
HAFTR, a lot of freshman power out here. 3 freshmen and only 1 sophomore currently. Noah Chesser, a shifty guy. Maybe looking for something from him. And Bach, of course, very strong on defense. Ernst gets into the zone, but it's gotten away by DRS. Back with Bach in the HAFTR zone. Attempts to pass it out, but the horrible boards we have here at DRS kept it in for DRS. So I suppose we keep him here for a reason. Adler, a nice move, but he's in the end stripped by Bach. Chesser looks to shoot one on net. Not the strongest shot, but a shot is a shot. As Wayne Gretzky once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. A quote you like, Adam?
It's a solid quote. It's a little overused, but it's a solid quote.
5 seconds left here in this period. HAFTR giving every last ounce of their energy, but it's cleared out by DRS, and the period will end. Another dominating performance here by DRS. HAFTR had a few good chances there, but as was personified throughout the first period, it seems to be DRS's game, and HAFTR have got to work to break that.
We're now going to go to commercial.
Lifer gets the ball again. He's going to go straight to the hoop. Oh! And he jams it! He puts it down!
That may be the best play in Yeshiva history. Oh boy! The crowd is going nuts.
Did you see that? I don't think we just saw that.
And Frisch is celebrating.
And we are back cooking here for the third period. Adam?
I wonder what the coaches said to each team in the locker room. I remember a great coach once used to tell every single period, no matter what the score was, the score is always 0-0, and that really helped me play. So
I think that's pretty bad logic, to be honest. Like, they're down 2-0. Like, they can't be playing like 0-0. They got to be playing with that motivation. HAFTR has the ability to call it back right now, but they got to want it. They got to break DRS's chokehold on this game.
Yeah, they gotta start flipping the time of possession in their favor, because DRS is keeping it in the HAFTR zone. Has been in the HAFTR zone the entire game, and when it's not, it's been just a game of clearing and clearing. They gotta establish in the DRS zone, and DRS has got to keep doing what they're doing, and keep it in the HAFTR zone and keep getting shots on net. They can't let up. They got to keep they've been hustling nonstop. They got to keep up the hustle, keep up the hard work, and I'm expecting a good period of hockey. Now that hopefully the Sunday rust is off of everyone, now hopefully we can get started on some great hockey.
Honestly, the key to success to either team right now, that quick goal, either spur HAFTR to take control back of this game, or a quick goal by DRS to just put it completely out of reach for HAFTR.
To all you people in DRS listening, I hope you're coming to the game, the varsity hockey game. so we can get a greenhouse, because right now the greenhouse is not so good. It's week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, week.
Well said. Well said.
So we got to come out right now, come for the end of the JV, cheer us on, and hope we can stay for the varsity. And then we can enjoy the Super Bowl afterwards. But now you got to come score your school.
Good shot by Kozlov. And he keeps it in. Good hustling play by him. Goldberg fighting for the ball. HAFTR not giving Adler any room right now. Adler
like
pushing back.
Brother.
DRS doubling this corner. Caswell makes a great move to the net. Tries to hit it to Adler. Adler, not enough room to get that shot off, but a good play nonetheless. A textbook cycle. Goldberg clears that one out for HAFTR as Pearl and Schreiber come to chase it. A good shot by Pearl. But it's back in the HAFTR zone. Goldberg, the easy flick of the wrist, and it's out of the zone. But it's back to him now. And he dumps it deep again. Could have perhaps gone for a shot on net there. But we won't nitpick here. Schreiber looking to get something done. Hits Pearl in the slot. Shot blocked in front. And Kazar gets it out of the zone before Goldberg can get a piece of it. And HAFTR takes the offside here. We will probably have a deep face-off in the HAFTR zone. Always a wise move. You don't want the other team to be able to break out, set up that pass, set up that goal. So,
I think the home court that each of these teams play on has really showed in their style of play. Whereas in the corners, when the DRS is on offense, you see that they're running around a lot more. Whereas HAFTR's trying to body up, which is really the style you play in a smaller gym. Whereas DRS is in a bigger gym, so they're more about the running.
A good observation by my friend Adam here.
That's why home field advantage is such a key.
Especially here in Yeshiva League, where all these gyms are just a million different sizes, and it's very weird. Bach, the pass out to Chesser. Chesser controls it and sends one down for Ernst to chase. But it's cleared out by DRS. Bach blasts one down, looking to get one on net, maybe put the pressure on here. Chesser, a good pass across, but does not find its intended receiver.
Guess you're ready for football tonight, Miles.
Of course.
Intended receiver.
A little John Madden. You know, I'm Phil Sims here with my good friend. I don't even know any football commentators. I'm going to stop commenting on the matter. Jim Nance. Oh, there you go. Terrible.
Yeah,
both those guys. Great shot there by DRS, but a great save by Horowitz. Stops it. Attempted clear by Bach, but it results in a dangerous shot there by Ifrigan. But it goes out of play.
The third period has really been like the other period so far, with DRS controlling time of possession and struggling in the corners and continuous shots. We'll see if that changes.
It's all about that possession, like a game of soccer, you know. A nice Manchester United or Barcelona style of play. Not much about that counterattack. That crisp passes, good possession.
Exactly what I was thinking, Miles. Exactly what I was thinking.
Englander looks to get dangerous in the HAFTR zone. Brings it around the net. Might throw this one to the middle. Instead, tries to throw it out to the point, but it goes out of the zone.
Don't always love those no-look passes, but sometimes they work.
When it works, it looks extremely cool. I will give them that.
Most of the time, it doesn't, though. It's like those behind-the-back passes in basketball.
Rajon Rondo, one who comes to mind.
Yeah. Expert of the pass.
Of the behind-back attitude.
Any pass.
Pearl takes his face off for HAFTR. Adi African tying his shoe next to me as we speak. Attempted shot there by HAFTR. Gurvich, the one who took that shot. And he once again blocks the clear from Englander. And Pearl picks it up, looks to send it to Gurvich in the middle. But DRS gets that one out. Greetings.
Pollen, this is the second time where he's using his feet. He's really enjoying this.
Perhaps a bit of a soccer player here. You know?
Yeah.
Good footwork.
Do we have like a Jake Weinstock here where we can play hockey and soccer? Wow, and I just got slammed. Something that very rarely actually happened when I played hockey, but apparently when I announce hockey, I get pushed back by the players.
Looks like we have a penalty here for HAFTR. Looks like it's Pearl who's in the box. Don't quote me on that, but looks like Pearl. Oh, maybe it was Krupp, actually.
Yeah. I actually got an interesting stat on Krupp from Elliot Wieselberg, that he was actually in the box a very impressive amount, 29 minutes last year, which even someone like me has to be very impressed with. Good job, Krupp.
A quick shout out to my good friend Alvi Bolka. Now remember, of course, if you have any messages, questions, or anything you want us to address on the stream here, please contact us at 516-319-4640. Remember, you can text in at 516-319-4640. And a high face-off here in the DRS zone. Pass across Englander to Adler. Possession deep.
Another behind the back pass.
It's always the behind the back pass that ruins you.
Behind the back pass so much.
Listen, I'm guilty of it too. Like, it looks cool.
Everyone wants that moment.
Englander waits too long for that shot. Larry not going to be happy with that one. Schechter tries to clear that out, but DRS maintained possession. But it was only after a bad pass that it got knocked out. Kazma picks it up for them. Englander passes it across to Adler.
Really got to like the passing by DRS. Crisp, clean passing. Besides with the behind the backs, it's been very good.
Shemir Achman on those behind the back passes. Good play by Adler to not take that shot and instead give it back to Englander,
wow,
who got a good shot on that.
DRS is it's really something to behold.
Good shot selection here from DRS. Don't want to take that shot that'll get blocked. Would rather wait it out. Smart playing by Adler and Englander at the point.
There's 20 seconds left on the power play. DRS tries to score.
I don't think they'll manage to get this goal. They may surprise me, but I think HAFTR will get their guy back on before DRS puts this one in.
They've had a solid kill. They've allowed DRS to pass it around, some nice passes, but they haven't really allowed them to get anything too significant off on this power play.
Bach holding it deep in the zone, loses it for a second, but still manages to get that ball out. And they're back even. Krupp back out with some vengeance.
Just misses Sturm's stick. Sturm brings it up. Takes a quick shot. Chases.
Out into the DRS bench. Goldberg, Schechter, Pearl, and Schreiber out here for HAFTR. Running out of time here to get this game back in their hands. A nice play by Goldberg, but it is kept in before his line mate Schechter gets it out. Not to slate Goldberg, but we found ourselves saying it many times. Goldberg attempting to clear and needing his line mate Schechter to bail him out. Frankel, some good fierce play here. But looks like he might get outbodied by Pearl.
He's really trying hard in there, though. Hanging in there against the bigger bodies. Constant hustle.
You love a little guy with a big heart.
Yeah.
Flipped by Ifrigan into the glove of Horowitz. And we will have a face-off in a... Oh, they'll be swapping sides. My apologies. I was a bit confused for the moment.
All right, as we just switched sides, the face-off's gonna be in HAFTR zone, and we are waiting for the face-off, asking the goalies if they're ready. So they respond yes. Now he drops the ball, and the ball's in play.
Shout out to Shlomo Mansbach's dad, now in the building. And it looks like the ball rolled out of play here in the corner of DRS's zone. Ifrigan and Pearl fighting for it. Keith gives a warning to the two of them. Keith, of course, the ref.
DRS line is Kazlau, Englander, Savitsky, and Adler. See what they can get done. This is their top line. This is the line that they started off the game with.
And of course, you're going to line him to get that out of the zone. Almost dangerous there, but DRS just managed to get a stick out on the shot of, I believe, Schreiber. That clear stopped by Kazlau, but it did end up going out of the zone. Adler looks to bring it back in. Makes a good cut to the middle.
Uses his body well.
Good spins and backhands here by Adler and Kazlau. Quite the pairing, those two.
Shown good chemistry throughout the entire game, especially with the defense and everyone together. It's been passing very nicely the entire game. Clean, crisp passing.
10th grade chemistry, tough class here at the DRS with Dr. Peck.
This is true. This is true. Hey.
Adler holds it deep. Was looking maybe for a pass to Englander, but it got stripped. But he has now won it back.
Oh,
Kazlau, amazing backwards pass from Kazlau to set up Adler, who shelved that one, and I am blown away right now.
All right, guys, I want everyone to close their eyes, and we don't have replay, but I want everyone to close their eyes and reimagine that, because that was beautiful. That was gorgeous.
B-E-A, beautiful. I think that's how you spell beautiful.
I'm pretty sure that pass was through the legs, behind the back. So, yes, it does look very nice and it works.
But of course, that was his third attempt and only his first successful attempt.
But it was gorgeous.
Yeah, I gotta sweat him. It was beautiful. After spurred on by another DRS goal, really looking to get one themselves, but it appears there's not that much hope for them if they continue playing as they have to this point. Not necessarily bad, but just not enough to break DRS's chokehold on this game. Kazlau dumps it in his own. It'll be picked up by Adler. Not so. Chesser gets it out of his zone for HAFTR. Tries to get off a shot, but Englander right there to block it.
They're very calm, cool, collected, confident. It's good to see. He is the assistant captain of this JV team.
Now some great alliteration there.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sure Mrs. Wellner and Dr. Oliver would be proud, our English
Oliver.
teachers.
Yeah.
Chesser looks to make something for HAFTR, but immediately pressured by DRS. Adler, nice move on the cut.
Yeah. Oh, that was a big hit. Used the shoulder right there. Surprised they didn't call that one.
Englander very casual
Trump just
there.
went for another hit. He missed it. Little cross-check action he tried.
Perhaps some rage going on right now.
It's not always fun being down 3-0 with 3:27. When I say not always, it's never fun. Wow.
That's just unexcusable, really.
He tried, he missed before. He didn't miss that time. And we won't miss him as he is in the penalty box right now.
Quite dirty right there. Crowd getting a bit fired up after that one. Nothing really excusable about that hit. His assistant coach trying to have a quick word with him, calm him down. DRS Greenhouse perhaps jeering at him a bit. You don't really like to see that. I hope someone will address that.
Yeah. Using a song that ended Remember the Titans.
Oh, Remember the Titans.
That was a great movie.
One of the best movies.
That was sad at the end. We were at the funeral. They all sang that.
Anyone asks you your favorite movie, it's always a safe option to go Remember the Titans. Oh, there's good lessons. There's good lessons in it, and it's just a good film all around.
Seen it on many a bus ride.
A classic bus ride movie, I would agree.
Never gets old.
Of course, of course.
.323 left. DRS up 3-0. About to go on the power play. I think both coaches are probably telling their players to keep a level head, keep calm. You gotta give it your all. You gotta end strong. You gotta finish strong.
Herschel on the court here, looking to cheer on DRS guys. By popular request over the messages, I will give a shout out to Zachary Finkelman of Rambam and to SpongeBob. A big shout out to SpongeBob. With 3.5 minutes left here in this game, there's not much hope left for HAFTR. You know, maybe grab a goal or two of consolation, but to win the game seems a bit bleak for them.
It's all about finishing strong, just knowing that you gave it your all. But definitely is the worst losing. Losing is the worst. As the great Billy Bean said in the movie Moneyball, I hate losing. I hate losing even more than I love to win. Losing is not fun. Definitely not fun.
Wow. Strong words from Billy Bean. He was like a pitcher or something?
No, he was the general manager in the movie Moneyball.
General manager, same thing, baseball.
Played by Brad Pitt. That was also a classic, fantastic movie. Baseball, commonly known as America's pastime, I wouldn't say it commands as much respect as it used to. And I'm quite glad with that. Doesn't really tickle my fancy. That coming from an avid soccer fan who lives in America.
No, nothing wrong with that.
I'm just pointing things out.
After clears it, Aryeh makes the play before giving it to the defenseman. Some confusion from Englander and Kaslow before they bring it into the zone. Kaslow on the ball, passes it across to Adler. Adler waits. Gets the pass across to Englander.
Ooh.
He whiffs on that one, but DRS still in possession.
Swing and a miss by the mighty Casey. I'm sure none of you guys get that reference.
If you do, you're a great person.
Justin Weiss. Shout out to Justin Weiss. If you're listening, you probably got that reference.
DRS bench calling for a penalty on that hit there by Pearl, but none to be called. But they'll back up and ready to go, DRS. Thrown to Caswell on the opposite side, a good cross-court pass. Caswell passes that across to Adler. Didn't control it well enough. Now back across to Englander. He could shoot it. Taking too much time now. Attempts to pass it across and is easily picked away by Pearl. A good shot there by Englander.
Oh, wow.
Rebound almost trickled in, but Horowitz manages to throw himself back and get control of that ball. You can't really fault his performance this game, I just think DRS has just been the stronger team, and that's just how it's going to go. I would not say Horowitz has had a bad game in the slightest. I think he's putting up a good performance.
He's had a lot of great saves, but it's been in their zone the whole time, so it's a little hard to continuously do it.
Adler looks to work it out for DRS.
I really like the way Adler brings it up, and he uses his body to create good angles to shoot. It's really good.
Yeah, it's a very experienced player. A lot of teams in this league will often dump and chase. Not many guys will carry it into the zone, but the guys who do have the ability to carry it into the zone are always dangerous, and Adler is one of those guys. He's got the speed. He's a big body, and he's got those great deeks.
He's got the veteran savvy.
Good vocabulary words. Goldberg knocks it out for HAFTR, and HAFTR will have a chance here.
Great play by Englander.
Whacked away by Englander.
He's got a long reach. Poke that away.
A long reach comparable to someone like Rick Nash, for example, except that he plays defense, but Rick Nash also has a long reach, so I just wanted to say that. A breakaway there for
Save by
HAFTR.
Arya.
But Arya stands on his head there and keeps DRS with the shutout. I mean, keeps himself with the shutout.
I do not know why I just flinched because there's a net in front of me, but everyone around here just flinched.
Another open shot, but he failed to put it on net. He could have beat Arya there. Adler carries it over the line again and gets a great shot off.
He really wanted that goal. He wanted it.
But Horowitz there to deny him. Under a minute left here, 47 seconds left. And you know, some guys who haven't seen some time in a bit are getting on there. Haven't seen Miller in the rink in a few minutes, so. If you're getting to. And of course they've been on the power play, but even before that.
Sturm's there in the corner. He's really been like the common saying. It ain't about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight in the dog. He's constantly been trying to be bodied and pushed over by some of HAFTR's bigger guys, but he's constantly come up with the ball.
Little guy, big heart.
Exactly.
Ifrigan looks to get something fancy going. Trailed by Gurvich, decides it's safer just to dump that out of the zone. And that is game over here.
And the ball game is over.
DRS victorious, 3-0. A good shutout by RA, a good shutout by the DRS team in general. And I just think they controlled this game in general. Your thoughts, Adam?
Great play.